Good morning.
Good morning.
I think all of us join Bishop Colson in a sort of wake-up moment, a sort of, this is real stuff. And so we understand the emotions, we understand the feelings, we understand the sense of loss that all of us are undergoing. And you're here in goodly numbers to demonstrate the extent to which Patricia Lily Patton means so much to all of us. And of course, you would hear other members of the family, but they're represented here in goodly numbers, Alan Patton, all of the Patton family. Most of us does not have to read the entire chapters of a book to determine what the book is made out of. I think that's true for many of us. Many of us probably met Patricia at the latter part of her life. Some of us, even though she's our cousin, were not there for all of our life, but to know Patricia is to know the contents of the book. And just a few months ago, we had to undergo this in respect of our own uncle, our father. And so we understand what the family is going through today, not having even recovered from the last to have to go through this process again. But I believe sometimes if we want to know someone, we also have the opportunity to know them from whence they would have come. And I learned at our uncle's funeral that Leviticus meant God sent. But I also know that she had a mother by the name of Ruth. And anyone named you Ruth means that there is a certain part of you that is not acceptable. And so on the one hand, Patricia having to be the seed of God sent. And on the other hand, having to deal with the root part of her, what all of us feel, what all of us go through. I don't want to talk about the big heart because everybody know that to be her. I heard a nurse who was the Exuma years ago, being a stranger, talking about Patricia letting her into their home and being a comfort to us. So we know that. I want to suggest to us that what drove Patricia is that root part of her, that Moabite, that part where she had to fit in, that part where she had to drive. And I believe it is true to say that what made Patricia different from all of us and from most of us is that she had a feeling and a sense for those who needed to be welcomed in. She had a sense and a feeling for those who were considered the least. She had a sense and feeling that if you were left out, then you should be invited to the party. And so her house became our house. I remember calling Patricia and asking her, said we were coming over and we wanted a place to live, and Patricia said, well, Pastor, we ain't have no place here now, but there is a neighbor of ours, there's a Mother Williams. Now, how in the world you could invite somebody else to live in a stranger's house that you don't know, except for Patricia? The point I'm making is that Patricia saw no lines, she saw no barriers, she was fitted in. She felt that if God could call Ruth in, who was a Moabite, if God cannot reject her, then how dare she as a seed of Ruth reject anybody else? And so when she said we could stay by Mother Williams' house, she understood that we were meant to open our doors to strangers. She understood that we were meant to be welcoming to others. In Nassau, where we're from, we have a place called Nassau, which is New Providence. And then we have a place called Paradise Island. And this is what I want to leave with you. Not many of us get an opportunity to be a bridge. Paradise Island and Nassau is joined by a bridge. Sometimes we can't even reach people. We need somebody else to reach them for us. Patricia Lily Patton was a bridge to many of us. And so if I needed to reach a Bishop Colson, Patricia Patton would stretch herself to make sure Glen Road reached a Bishop Colson. If I needed to reach a Mother Williams, Patricia Patton would make sure that she was a bridge so that I will feel comforted in our space. Patricia Patton made sure that there was a Glen Road and a Sister U because she became the bridge. She made it happen. But I want to say this about bridge as I close. That people walk over bridge. Cars drive over bridge. The bridge have to carry the weight. And the bridge also, even though it's structured, may not be all together. Yet the bridge does not complain. Patricia Patton was that bridge that caused all of us to walk over. She was that bridge that connected the best of us to the least of us. And if we can learn anything from her, if we choose this day to memorialize her, let it not just be because of all of the goods that she would have done. Let it be because she became a sacrifice.